Registering for and completing iPad Basic Training modules. To complete iPad Basic Training online, the first thing you need to do is register for the modules in Eduphoria Workshop. Log in to Eduphoria and access Workshop. On the initial workshop page, click on the Technology category. There, you will see listed the iPad Basic Training modules. You can click on a module and register for it as you do any other in-person professional development course. You can go ahead and register for all of the modules at once so that this is completed. Once you have registered for all the modules, you can now access the online courses and complete them. The fastest way to access the courses is to go to the web address www.georgetownISD.org/iPad. Once you have accessed this web page, in the left-hand navigation, you will see iPad Basic Training for Teachers. Click on that link. Clicking on that link will take you to the initial page for iPad Basic Training. In the left-hand navigation, the modules are listed underneath the iPad Basic Training for Teachers link. To complete Module 1, click on Module 1. You will see the initial page of the module, and in the left-hand navigation, you will see listed all of the pages of the module, each one corresponding to one or more of the learning objectives for the module. On each page of the module, simply read the content and/or watch the instructional videos. When you are finished with that page of the module, click Next at the bottom of the screen, or the blue link which will take you to the next learning goal for the module. Again, you will make sure that you cover all of the content on the page and then click Next. You will continue this procedure until you come to the last page of a module. You will know you have reached the last page of a module when, after covering all the content on the page, you see a stop sign. You'll see a little message that says you've completed all of the learning activities for the module, and at the very bottom, you will see a link that says click to complete module survey. When you click that link, a new tab will open in your browser, and you will be asked to input the date, your campus, your first and last name, what your position is, and then you will affirm that you understand each of the objectives in the module. Once you have answered all of the questions, you will click Submit. If you skip any of the fields, you will not be allowed to submit your survey. So make sure that you fill out all of the information requested. When you have finished filling out all of the information, click Submit. You will receive a message that your response was received. You can simply close out of this tab, and that will return you to the iPad Basic Training webpage you were on. At this time, you can continue on to the next module by clicking on it in the navigation on the left, or if you want to take a break, simply close out and continue with your modules at a later time. This concludes our tutorial on signing up for and completing iPad Basic Training. If you have any questions, please put a request into Eduphoria Help Desk at the address seen on the screen.